Hi, welcome to my channel and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Today I'll topic about MRF D 22 departs more ready, more level and more allied in the Indo Pacific. Camp Pendleton, California. Marine Rotational Force Darwin 22 completed the 11th iteration of the deployment on October 17 and returns home with a tremendous understanding of condition, procedures, and tactics necessary to fight and train in the Indo Pacific, alongside a premier ally in Australia and alongside outstanding allies and partners across a region. Led by the 5th Marines, the 1st Regimental Headquarters as the command element, MRF D-22 tested boundaries tactically, logistically, and the information and environment and learned a great deal of how best to combine with the Australian Defence Force and other teammates such as Indonesia, Japan, and Timor-Leste. This year, our Marines and sailors participated in over a dozen multinational exercises and events, enhancing our partnership with over 20 different nations, including great teammates like Australia, Indonesia, and Japan. Colonel Chris Tilley, MRF D-22 commanding officer noon, serving as the 1st regimental headquarters to lead MRF-D. We were able to further integrate two highly capable and interoperable forces to demonstrate the strength and endurance of our alliance and posture the team to contribute to regional security, said Colonel Chris Tilley, the commanding officer for MRF D-22 and regimental commander for the historic 5th Marine Regiment. And then the next is each element of the Marine Air Ground Task Forces partnered with various units across the ADF and the international community and took advantage of the opportunities to learn and grow as a unit as a MAGTF MRFD executed events and training in every state and territory of Australia, except Tasmania, and utilized a significant amount of littoral-based training areas and exercise location. These areas included multiple islands north of mainland Australia, such as Tiwi Islands in the Timor Sea and South Goulburn Island in the Arafura Sea. Other littoral area MRFD used to train included the Shoalwater Bay Training Area and Jungle Training Center in Thule, Queensland, and the Yampi Sound Training Area in the Western Australia. Utilizing this training location allowed Marines and ADF soldiers to better combine in a simulated contested littoral environment and practice sea denial techniques and also procedures. And then the next is the GCE partnered with various infantry and armored units across the ADF, mostly with 5th Battalion Royal Australian Regiment of the 1st Brigade. Throughout their training, GCE Marines learned a lot about Indo Pacific field craft, which allowed them to adjust to the high temperatures, humid air, and increased vegetation. The GCE trained across the Northern Territory, Western Australia, and also Queensland in littoral jungle and desert-like environments, learning quickly how to adapt to each through trial and error and also support from the ADF, a significant adjustment to five fire training here in Australia. was the addition of thick vegetation. Trees and heavy bush are rare in U.S. live fire ranges due to development of the areas and constant impacts, clearing out the target location. Adding that trees of live fire maneuver forced to the GCE to adjust firing position communication techniques of fields of fire throughout the training. And then, the ACE benefited significantly from their time in Australia due to Hawaii's airspace limitation. The Australian training areas and population density allowed for a massive increase in flight time and exposure to diverse training areas for the MV-22 Osprey pilots, as well as great opportunities for the Marine Air Control Group and Marine Wing Support Squadron detachments to enhance their aviation support capabilities. The low altitude air defense platoon integrated with their RRF counterparts and practiced simulated engagements on live aircraft through heavily vegetated terrain and on the South Pacific Islands. The radar terms utilized the terrain and international aviation exercises to enhance both aviation and maritime tracking capabilities. And the MWSS detachment greatly increased forward fuel resupply proficiency with standard and innovative methods, including the use of the tactical aviation ground refueling systems and organic ADF system. Twilight photo by CPL Cedar Barnes. And then for the next is logistic functions provided some of the more difficult challenges to the MAGTF, but the LCE performed at a high level to learn and increase resupply, maintenance, and health support to MRF D22. In addition to other logistic expertise, some of the primary logistic lessons learned included supply chains, interoperability, non-standard connector, and also employment and water purification techniques. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.